What is going on, everyone? How you doing? How you feeling? How you looking? How you living out there on YouTube? We are on Twitter and we are on Facebook. How we feeling? It is February 8th, 2024, Thursday, almost the weekend. We have a little bit to talk about because Spencer Jones's name is back in the press, is back in the topics. We saw Corbin Burnes get traded to the Baltimore Orioles. Well, now this is reported by Jon Heyman from the New York Post. The Brewers wanted Spencer Jones in a trade for Corbin Burnes. So we're going to talk about that. And I need your opinion as well in the chat. So let me know if you would have made that trade or not by voting in that poll. What's going on, Super Miguel? John is in the house. Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights. Go Yankees in the house. True in the house. What's up, Spears and Sub Fam? How you feeling? How are you doing, everyone? First and foremost, the weekend's almost here. Thank God the weekend is almost here. Artie, what's happening, Max? Like you said previously, the Brewers want top prospects from the Yankees, but when it comes down to the Orioles, they practically gave up nothing for Corbin Burnes. And no thank you. And that was what I was thinking, man, because the Ace and I were talking about it, and it just seems like these teams are just gunning for our top prospects. You know, right now, Spencer Jones seems like he's untouchable. He's getting that level of like Jason Dominguez, Anthony Volpe. It seems like this team does not want to move Spencer Jones by any means. I mean, if you're not moving Spencer Jones for a pitcher like Corbin Burnes, they really must have a lot of faith in this kid. Bronx native here. Let's go. What's up, True? Appreciate you stopping in, man. No, my family's from Long Island. Nicholas, what's up, bro? I'm good. How you doing? John saying, hell no, I would not do it. Mike saying, not for a 1-year rental. The Brewers got fleeced. They kind of did, man. But at the end of the day, the Brewers got somebody or multiple players in return and a draft pick for a guy that was going to walk this next offseason. He was a free agent after this year. There's no way he was going to re-sign with Milwaukee. So they got something for him at least. At least they didn't pull a Los Angeles Angels and let a talent like Ohtani walk away and get nothing in return. That's what I want to say about them. Hayden, what's good? It makes more sense to go into free agent market for a starter pitching. So Snell, I just don't. I mean, Corbin Burnes is on another level than Blake Snell is, but I just don't think that right now the Yankees aren't going to sign anybody. It seems like I've been saying this for a while now. If you're new to the show, hit that like, hit that subscribe. We're going to be covering the Yankees and baseball in general the whole season as always, but I've been saying this. The Yankees are probably done with some big time names now. And Andy Martino said we might make a trade during spring training. We'll see if that happens or not. But I think it's more of the trade deadline, more mid-season, that this team makes a big move if they do decide to make a move. Yeah, I saw there's a bunch of trades today, Jacob. I was at work, man. I couldn't report on any of those trades. All in, I would make the trade, says James. The Brewers picked up Sanchez. Maybe Snell joins Gary in Milwaukee. Well, it's going to depend on what Milwaukee wants to do. They have a whole new regime over there. So do they want to spend money or do they want to rebuild, essentially? I think they're more leaning on the rebuild side because I just don't know how. I don't know who's going to sign Blake Snell. I'm just out of guesses. I think it's going to be either the Angels or I don't know at this point. Scott Boris's clients are all over the place. We saw a little bit of news with Matt Chapman possibly joining the Giants, but it's hard to gauge where these people are going to be signing, man. Martino also said the Yankees still looking at Snell. Max, what's your thoughts on the Bojan? I think that's a great trade by the Knicks. I think the Knicks got a solid player. Bojan can score. How about Kershaw? Yeah, he is signing with the Dodgers, but he's not going to be back until this summer. And also, Aaron Boone was on the Michael Kay show just about like 15, 20 minutes ago. So I can let y'all know a little bit about what he said on that show. He was talking about Jason Dominguez, Jason Dominguez is going to be starting to throw in about, I think he said like 10 days to 2 weeks. So that's great news, even though Jason Dominguez won't be ready by the summer, or he won't be ready until the summer. But that's good news that he's going to start throwing soon. What do you think of Bauer being blackballed from the MLB, even though he's been cleared from all charges and did nothing wrong? I think he still has some active cases out there. True, if I'm not mistaken, but it does seem like he's getting blackballed. I don't know if he will ever have a second shot to come back to the MLB. It seems like that's unlikely. And listen, he's willing to he's willing to sign a contract based on incentives at this point. I think I saw. So I don't know. I'm just eager to see if a team's going to take a risk on him or not. What's going on, Jose? How you doing, bro? What's up, Yankee Addict? He does not. Oh well, I've been hearing some. I don't know. I haven't listened to the latest podcast. No, I have not. So honestly, I just been going off what people have been telling me in the streams and stuff like that. I saw he went on WFAN a couple of weeks ago. I saw that a little bit. I literally disliked all the videos I can find about people liking the fact that Burnes is going to Baltimore. They never should have brought him up last year. We missed Dominguez for the whole season. No, Dominguez will be back by the summer, John. What's up, Jacob? How you doing, bro? Bauer still has some open cases. See, I've been hearing that. I've been hearing things all over the place about the guy. So Bauer, me back. It worked with Chapman. Yeah, I mean, it would be the cheapest option out there. I mean, Trevor Bauer, he can still throw it, no doubt about it. He can still play. I just don't see the Yankees taking a stab at him. Let's be careful. Yeah, for real, man. What's up, David? How you doing, bro? When are you starting the play-by-play? I can't do the first game, sadly. I think February 25th is the first Yankees play-by-play I'll be doing for spring training. Kind of so. My aunt passed earlier today, but other than, oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that, Jacob, bro. Prayers to you and your family. Leave it to the Yankees to hold on to prospects way too long that become absolute busts. That's what I'm a little nervous about, because I do believe Spencer Jones will be talented. I do think he could be our future center fielder, no doubt about it. But man, passing up on Corbin Burnes for a guy that could potentially be good. I know he has all the traits. He has the speed, great defense, the power. He's built like Judge. Like he's 6'7", just like Judge's. I mean, everything is there, bro. But he's not going to be ready probably until 2 years from now. If the Yankees are all in this season, I just don't. It must be. They really must like this guy, man, to hold him on and pass up on a pitcher like Corbin Burnes. It's going to be very, very frustrating. I will say this. If the Yankees decide to keep Jones, which they did, but then they end up trading him for maybe like Dylan Cease or Jesus Luzardo, even though those guys have more years of control, I don't know, man. I mean, you kept them. You could have got Corbin Burnes. I think if they would have made a trade for Corbin Burnes this season, I've been saying it, I think it's a World Series contender. I think this team could win the World Series if they would have got Corbin Burnes. You ever have problems finding the game to watch ESPN? Not really, John. The cases against Bauer are just money hungry. Jesus. Yeah, the Knicks did really well today. OG is gonna miss at least 3 weeks. I heard, though. He just had an elbow surgery or something like that. Yeah, we start the season in Houston, and then after that we're going to Arizona. So the first 2 series are gonna be on the road for the Yankees. But I'm like I said, man, I wouldn't move Jones for Luzardo. Moore would have to come to the Bronx. No doubt about it, Mike. no doubt about it. If you're gonna trade Spencer Jones and possibly two more prospects, you're gonna get more than Jesus Luzardo in return. I wouldn't have made the trade, so Mario wouldn't have made it. I will say this. I mean, we've seen it before with some of these women, man. I'm not saying we saw the text messages with that girl, and that's so messed up. It seems like that's going on a lot, and I'm gonna stay out of it. But that text messages that got leaked by her it doesn't make some of these women look good at all. David says keep Jones. Yankees win the division by 5 games with the current roster. Don't trade Jones. Richard, you think they're going to win the division by 5? I just don't see us better than the Orioles right now. Like the Orioles that lineup can hit. Did you watch the Trevor Bauer interview with Theo Vaughn? No, I have not, but I'm just that those two together, I definitely have to check that one out. But I think Baltimore's still gonna be a better team than us. I'm a Yankee fan. I hope the Yankees beat the crap out of the whole division. I hope the Yankees win it. You know what I'm saying? But like I'm gonna be real. I just see the Orioles being a better team than us on paper right now as we speak, heading into spring training. So Max, what happens when we fall a pitcher short due to injury and say that's okay because we have Spencer Jones? That's my concern. True. That is my concern. I know Aaron Boone, Brian Cashman, they all feel very comfortable, ready to go heading into spring training with this group. But like you said, one injury, everything can go out the window. And knowing this team, somebody's probably going to get hurt. Hopefully it doesn't happen. But every year, it seems like someone gets hurt, someone big from this team gets hurt, and then it's going to be a tough situation. So they did sign a lot of depth pieces. I mean, Luke Weaver would probably shift into our rotation if somebody goes down, but I can't sit up here and say that I'd feel comfortable with Luke Weaver as a spot start for this team. I don't know. It's just like Juan Soto's situation. If they each sign long-term deals, then they're good trades. If not, they're bad trades and we look foolish. I will say I agree, John, but even if we didn't re-sign Corbin Burnes long-term, because I do think Juan Soto is more important to sign long-term. He's younger, one of the best players in baseball, one of the best hitters in baseball. I do think the Yankees are going to prioritize him over anybody this next offseason. But if they trade it for Corbin Burnes and we win the World Series this year, we would win the trade, no doubt about it. Even if he walks, even if he just leaves, we got a ring. We got a World Series out of it. So not saying we would have won the World Series with Corbin Burnes, but damn it, we would probably be top 2, top 3 betting odds to win the World Series with Cole, Corbin Burnes, Carlos Correa, or Carlos Rodon. That 3, if Rodon can pitch to how I think he will, if he's fully healthy, that rotation would have been nasty. What's up, JJ Sports? I'm good. How you doing, buddy? Kenneth saying Bauer has no pending litigation cases against. He has 3 pending defamation suits against women for false testimony against them. Orioles will have a tougher year. Everything went good for them during the season. They are what they did. Richard, I think they're a little better than what they did last year in the playoffs. The one thing I said is this team, the Orioles, they didn't have an ace. Now they do. And in the playoffs, I think they're going to be better. I know they got swept last year against the Rangers, but having an ace now as a legit bona fide player like Corbin Burnes, I think they're going to be a lot more tougher to beat in a series with a guy like that on the mound. Spencer Jones is a decent player, but Burnes has a lot of whip, strikes out a lot of people, doesn't have too much of a walk rate, so I want him so badly, but Baltimore got him. Well, yeah, I know Super Miguel, it sucks, but like the only silver lining that we have is he's a free agent again after this season. Now, I do think Baltimore could re-sign him because now they have two hedge fund billionaires. They don't fully control the team, but now they have money backing up of the Orioles now with those two. What's up, Starscream Sub-Zero? What's going on? Here's the thing that the Orioles don't know about the postseason is like, no, they went last year, but they got swept, so they got a little bit of experience underneath their belts at least. But I'm with you on Corbin Burnes, man. Like I was saying, he is phenomenal. The guy's phenomenal. Now we have to root against him. We just have to root against him at this point. But I saw the report by Jon Heyman, and I was like, if Spencer Jones blocked this trade to happen, now we don't know if the trade would have went through or not. Even if Spencer Jones was on the table, we don't know. The Brewers maybe still wouldn't have took it. But if Spencer Jones blocked this trade happening, this kid better be the real deal, man. That's what I got to say about that. Rah, Baltimore lost to Texas, but Texas won the World Series. Let's not forget that. That's true. They got swept, though. They got swept, rah. I mean, we got swept by the freaking Astros when they won, but I love the Virginia Beach and have watched the Orioles AAA team for years. The player that moved here, that have moved to the big club are solid. O's. Yeah, no, the O's are deep. The O's are deep. They got a lot of talent, bro. I watched the O's have came to Jacksonville, like the minor league team has came to Jacksonville and played the Jumbo Shrimp. So I have seen some of their farm as well. Like Colton Cowser, I saw him live before he got called up. Matt Jackson or Matt Holliday was still, or is it Jackson Holiday? He wasn't in AAA at the time. But yeah, Jackson Holiday is gonna be that kid is gonna be nice, bro. That kid is gonna be nice. Yeah, the Jumbo Shrimp. Yeah, I've been to a couple of minor league games. I've seen Acuna play because he was on his rehab start. So I've seen him play. Elvis Andrews, I've seen him play as well for the White Sox. What's up, Chef Nick? What's up, Max? How's the day going, brother? Who would you have been the Yankees' best offensive player in the minors if Spencer Jones got traded? The best offensive bat? I mean, if Everson Pereira doesn't make this team, then he would be one. But hold on, let me bring him up. I mean, we've had a couple of good guys that have great minor league stats, but then they come up and they just kind of go down, you know. But let's look at Roderick Arias is a name to really look out for. I know that. He's still kind of young, but hold on. Give me a second here. The Mets got Acuna's younger brother, who is supposed to be just as nasty. I saw that, dude. I saw that. I saw Vladdy's younger brother got signed too. Josh Hader said on Foul Territory today that the Yankees were in on him. Yeah, we saw the reports that the Yankees were in on him, William. I just don't think they were willing to spend that much money on a closer, even though he was by far the best closer. I mean, on the market, probably one of the best closers in baseball, period. Let's see. Trying to see. I would probably say Roderick Arias would probably be one of the best offensive guys in the farm if Spencer Jones got traded. Josh Hader said the Yankees were in on him on foul territory. Don't blame the Yankees for not wanting to pay that much. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot, bro. I mean, he settled for what, $95 million, but at first he wanted like $102 million. So that's a lot. Minor league games cost as much as the Major league games? No, they don't. Not here. I can get a ticket for $20. Yeah, Ben Rice too. I can't wait to see Ben Rice play in spring. I pray the Astros get. I don't think they're going to get worse. I think the Astros are always going to be a thorn in our side. I think the Astros are always going to be a good team, especially they just re-signed Jose Altuve to a 5-year, $125 million contract. So, yeah, you're right, David. I mean, the Yankees last season opened up as one of the best to potentially win the World Series, and we all saw what happened there. So, you're right. It's baseball. Anything can happen. Do you agree with that? The Red Sox Yankees rivalry has died down a bit. I feel like the Astros Jays. I agree. It sucks. It sucks to agree with that, William, because like I think baseball is more fun when the Yankees and the Red Sox are like going, toe to toe with each other. But I do agree. I think the Astros are probably our rival, but we can't really say they're a rival because they always beat us in the postseason. So a rivalry is when both teams can beat up on each other, but until we beat them in the playoffs, I guess the Rays and the Jays would be more of a rivalry right now. Let me ask this about you. What do you think about Trevor Bauer? Did you see his last interview with? No, I did not. Pokey. We were talking about that a little earlier. I have not seen that with Theo Vaughn. I think the NFL honors is Saturday, Jacob. I might be wrong. I think that the Yankees should sign Ryu as a he's done, dude. Ryu he's no. Yeah, I would not want this team to sign him. You can't say that when both teams sucked last year. That's true. I mean, the Red Sox they swept us last year, which of course one of my main goals for a season for the Yankees is always the Yankees winning the series against the Red Sox. That would probably be one of my top goals. I know it doesn't mean much right now because the Red Sox are kind of like, I don't know what the hell is going on with the Red Sox, but now they have Theo Epstein's back in that building. So I think that the Yankees should, Ryu's like 37. He's damaged goods too, man. Ryu is damaged goods. He had like a really good season with the Dodgers a couple years ago. But when he went to the Jays, I'm trying to bring up his stats. He's just been hurt since 2021. He's only had 17 starts since 2021. I don't want an aged, damaged pitcher. Like when he was with the Dodgers for a good 4 years or 3 years, from like right here saying from 2017 to 2019, he had some good numbers, man. But yeah, that's a hard pass for me. I'm good on that. NFL desperately wants the shot of Taylor Swift holding the trophy. Well, yes, they do. That's going to be a lot of ratings, William. If they see Taylor Swift on the podium kissing Travis Kelce, that's for damn sure. I just want one more move so we can go into the World Series, and I still have confidence. That one move probably won't happen until mid-season. I'm telling you, I just don't know if the Yankees are going to make a trade until mid-season, until we start seeing some ball, until we start seeing some guys play. Because what if spring happens and some of our guys go crazy in spring training? That just boosts up their value, You said they'll definitely give Taylor Swift a ring. Yeah, I mean, some people find her really cringe. I think what she did at the Grammys was kind of cringe. Yankees should trade for Austin Riley. He just signed a long-term contract though. Yeah, Riley is one of the best third basemen in the league by far, but the Braves just locked him down. Like, let me see his contract real quick. But yeah, he's a beast, man. Yeah, he just signed a 10-year, $212 million contract with the Braves. So don't think the Yankees are going to be making that trade. The Braves are smart. They're locking all their good young players down. I'm happy baseball and spring training. I'm happy too. I can't wait. That would cost like more than 4 of our prospects, William. Yankees gonna wait till the All-Star break, and that's where I think I am right now too. Rah rah. Carpenter re-signed with the St. Louis Cardinals on a 1-year contract, so he's probably gonna this will probably be his last year in the pros, and he'll kind of have his little ride off in the sunset as a St. Louis Cardinal. Well, who should you sign as a backup starter pitcher? I think we already signed our backup starting pitching. Kenneth, Luke Weaver, Luis Hill. Like, that's why spring training is so important, because these guys are gonna be playing. Like, I'm assuming Luis Hill would be out there. Clayton Beater, Yoendris Gomez. Like, these guys are gonna be basically out there playing for a spot as a backup 6th or 7th guy in the rotation if someone gets hurt. Braves were smart and got Acuna on a cheap contract. Oh yeah, dude. Let me see what Acuna's making. And he's just getting better and better and better, man. Yeah, so they have Acuna until 2029, and he has 2 club options. So I mean, in 2027 and 2028, he has 2 club options, which they're gonna pick that up, no doubt about it. So yeah, they got him for 5 more years at least. But it's also smart for Acuna too, because he signed, it was an 8-year, $100 million contract when he signed that. So he's going to have another big payday coming his way. When he's 31 and a free agent in 2029, come on over to New York. Let's go. Yeah, Boone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Weaver's our 6th guy. I remember saying that we were making a significant trade in spring training. I don't understand why you'd wait until spring training, though. Probably what I would think, my guess would be, Kzilla, is these guys are going to be playing baseball, so teams are going to be like, okay, these guys can play, so it's hard to. It's probably more easier to trade when you see the guys out there playing. Last year, we're coming out of spring training. Cortez, Rodon, and Severino were all on the DL. Yeah, and that's what killed us before the season even started. Half the rotation was hurt, and Montas was hurt too. So we saw 1 inning of Montas last year. Yeah, Joe Girardi is now with the Yes Network, so he's going to be I think he's an in-studio analyst. I'm good. What's up, Brandon? Will Warren is going to be great. More people need to watch his highlights. I think Will Warren and Chase Hampton are both going to be really good. Braves got their entire core on cheap deals. I know. Like, that organization is doing it right. And they already have a ring. Like, they won the year where Acuna got hurt, which is insane. But just think about this. Heading into 2024, Ronald Acuna Jr., his cap hit, $17 million, is the 73rd highest cap hit in the baseball. So your reigning defending NL MVP is the 73rd highest paid player in baseball, which is insane. Angelo, what's up, bro? Priority right now is Soto. If we get Burnes, we would have extended him. If the Yankees got Burnes, he would walk. Doesn't make sense to lose Jones. Yeah, like I said, Angelo, but if they would have traded Jones and won the World Series, I mean, you can't really hate on the trade. But I see what you're saying. I would say definitely Soto's number 1 priority. Even if we traded for Burnes, and you're looking at Soto and Burnes next offseason, this team is definitely going to lock up Soto first. I would just like I was saying now, if we trade Spencer Jones for Dylan Cease or Jesus Luzardo, which is kind of different because those guys have more years of control, but they're not as near good as a pitcher as Corbin Burnes is. So we'll see what this team does. I think right now Spencer Jones is labeled as he's up there with like the untouchable now in this farm. You know, like Anthony Volpe was untouchable, Jason Dominguez. I think Spencer Jones is now untouchable. That's what my guess would be. I think Volpe is going to have a great year too, rah. Jason Dominguez, he's going to start throwing in like 2 weeks. Aaron Boone said today, and he will be ready by summer. So that's really good news for Jason Dominguez. Seems like he's doing well with his rehab. Yankees can't take a page from the Dodgers or Braves. They can't right now, true, because they have all this money tied down already to guys like Stan LeMahieu. Those two guys. That's once those two contracts are off the books, then that's when the Yankees can really start making some Braves moves and locking down like Jason Dominguez and Spencer Jones potentially if he's still here in 2 years. Don't forget about Dominguez when he gets back. Yeah, exactly. Nope, Montgomery has not signed yet. I think he's waiting on the Texas Rangers TV deal because that's a lot of money that they can use. What up, Jonathan? What up, Max? I think we should have traded for Burnes. The time is now. Cole and Judge are only getting older. See, I know there's gonna be a lot of this. That's why I made this poll. And right now, yes is in the lead with 51 vote, or out of 51 votes, we got 57% of y'all saying yes, which is pretty close. Jonathan, I was saying, bro, if you would have traded for Corbin Burnes, you gave up Spencer Jones, and we won the World Series this year, it wouldn't matter what anyone said. We won that trade, no matter if he leaves, because we got our championship out of it. But obviously, it didn't happen. And like I said, if we traded Jones for Dylan Cease or Jesus Luzardo, I mean, those two don't even sniff what Corbin Burnes is. They're good pitchers. Don't get me wrong. Like, they're both good pitchers, but they're not Corbin Burnes. This Glaber bat cleanup, it's going to be interesting to see where Glaber is going to be hitting, Artie. I could see him hitting cleanup, honestly. Have him hitting fourth and Stanton fifth. Maybe Rizzo sixth. I think Montgomery's going to re-sign with the Rangers. You think Volpe will hit 20 home runs? I think he can definitely hit 21 home runs. Hey, Max, how's it going? And what's your thoughts on the trade deadline in the NBA? What's up, brother? It was a crazy day. I was at work all freaking day, so I missed all the trades. But, I mean, I like the Knicks trade. I think the Thunder getting Gordon Hayward, if he can stay healthy, was good. Not really a big superstar got traded today, so I think the Knicks won with the Bojan Bogdanovic trade. Yankees can make a trade for Hendricks or Bieber. Hendricks, the relief pitcher, Angelo, because Liam Hendricks is a free agent right now. But I love Tanner Scott for a closer. Tanner Scott's solid. Ace said he would have made the trade. Ooh, Ace said he would have made the trade. I mean, if we're talking about Corbin Burnes, bro, it's going to be hard not to make that trade. Remember when we wouldn't trade Andujar? Oh, I actually liked Miguel Andujar, man, but it didn't work out. Then Judge, then Soto, and then whoever you want to put after that. Well, right now, Aaron Boone said today on the Michael K show that Soto is probably going to be hitting second. He doubled down on he already said it, but he said it again that Soto will most likely be hitting second, and Judge will be third, of course. Why are the Yankees bringing back? They're just interested in Gio Urshela. Nothing is set in stone, but they're just interested in him. I'm just like this. At some point, like, it's difficult with these prospects because none of them are for sure things, like unless we have like a top prospect like Jackson Holiday at the time, Wander Franco. Well, now we all know what happened to him, but like these are for sure guys that are going to be studs, you know? If you don't have a guy like that, you, you got to put all these prospects got to be in play at some point, especially if you're a big market team like the Yankees or Dodgers, you know, teams like those with money behind them. If a for sure player like Corbin Burnes is introduced and like Juan Soto, they threw the prospects away. Like these are for sure players. These are for sure legit stars in the league already. Just like we said, every Yankee trade, they want the top guys. Yep. Yeah, that's what we said, bro. Yeah, Liam Hendricks is he's a free agent. He's a free agent right now, so we can just sign him. I'm surprised that he really hasn't got any. I haven't heard a thing about Liam Hendricks, honestly. Soto loves batting third. Yeah, Soto's gonna. I think Soto's numbers are gonna be fine. It just depends on who's gonna be batting in front of Soto. Like they really want DJ LeMay to be hitting cleanoff or hitting leadoff. Like they really want spring training him to go out there and play like he was the second half, getting on base. I mean, we broke down the stats the other day on the stream about DJ. He was hitting phenomenal after the All-Star break. Like I knew Bryce Harper was going to be good and Judge, but I don't see it that way with Spencer Jones. We'll see. He's still very raw, William. Like he's not ready for another 2 years, I would say. Back in the day, Steinbrenner wanted to trade Mariano. Gene Michaels stopped him. Well, Gene was smart, man. Gene was very smart about stopping him with that. I know he's not the DJ we signed, but if he can give us at least 280 batting average, I'd take it. What's up, Max? I'm getting excited. Baseball is coming closer and closer every day. Let's go, Dodgers. Oh, hell no, Andrew. You're going down June 7th through the 9th. You're going down, Andrew. Smash that like button. We got 43 in the house. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you are new. We do these streams, pretty much almost every single day during the weekdays. Didn't stream yesterday. Really there wasn't any news yesterday, so took the day off. But this weekend I will be off streaming again. Sydney's birthday is this weekend, everyone. So if you see her pop in the stream, wish her a happy early birthday. It's on Saturday. More like 2:30. Hey, bro, I can just dream, right? I can just dream. Yeah, that's true, Kenneth. You're right about that. If Stan has a bad year, release him and try to sign Kyle Tucker. They wouldn't release him. That's too much money to eat. Mo money, mo problems in the house. Hey, Max, it was Jones and Hampton in a deal for Burnes. Boris Guy, he has said he will test free agency. Too much risk to give up for a 1 year of Burnes. Well, Mo, if that 1 year they won the World Series, would it be that much of a risk? Because if you laying down this starting rotation with Garrett Cole, Burnes, Rodon, Nestor, and Marcus Stroman, you couldn't tell me that rotation isn't good enough to win the World Series if these guys can actually hit. Adding Verdugo and Juan Soto, securing down your bullpen, like this team would be a World Series contender with Corbin Burnes on the team, even if it's for 1 year. My boy with a $2 dono saying happy early B-Day, Sid. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks, man. I'll let her know you said that. I wonder if Jeter had anything to do with Soto to the Yankees since he mentioned it during the 2023 World Series. He did call it. He did call it, man. Was that the World Series? I thought that was the All-Star game. I might have been tripping. Oh, it was during the World Series. You're right. Yeah, I remember him saying that. Jeter, he's smart. He is smart. Stan and DJ LeMahieu and Rizzo are going to have a bad year. I don't know how you have a year like that. You're going to become better. No way. I think Rizzo has a good shot to have a good year, man. DJ and Stan, those guys are iffy, but I think Rizzo definitely could bounce back because before the injury, he was one of our best hitters in this lineup. Sydney's my girlfriend, true. But out of those three, I think Rizzo definitely would be my first option as having a bounce back year. Dude, I can't wait. Isn't the press conference coming up, William? I might have to watch this press conference for sure. Ah, the ace doing what he does the very, very best, everybody. He walks in here, says, "What's up? I would trade Spencer Jones," and then he just pops confetti all over the place. Woo! Appreciate you, bro. And who got that membership? Oh, it's my guy, Mario. Welcome back to the squad. Yeah, it's today, William. It's at I think it's at 8 o'clock. But it's either at 7:30 or 8 o'clock p.m. Is she fine? Hell yeah, she's fine, true. She might pop in here. I hope they try to make contact more or less emphasis on the home runs. I hope so too, David. I hope so too. We need guys to get on base. We got the power. I think we were in the top 10 of home runs last year. We just were bottom 3 of batting average. I mean, gosh. Can you please cover the NFL awards? No, I'm not going to be covering that. We already know who's going to win MVP. We already know who's going to win all those awards. I mean, come on now. You already know Lamar's going to win. I like Max's reaction when the ace gives memberships or gives a dono. Verdugo will be interested because he used the green monster a lot. Now, yeah, he's going to be very interesting in the field. He's not really a top tier defensive guy, but I mean, he's better than anybody we threw out there last year. I mean, IKF, you're talking about Jake Bowers and Billy McKinney. Like, Alex Verdugo is a legit outfielder, so that's good news. But he's not the top guy. From top to bottom, Yankee lineup pitchers are going to have a hard time. Won't be easy than last year. Hey, I think so too, Angelo. I really do. I'm with you. I think this team's gonna have a really good bounce back year. Ah, the ace doing it again. Just dropping gifts, popping confetti all over the place. My guy. Appreciate you, bro. You are the man. And then Jose, he's on the squad. Let's go. Jose's on the squad. Hey! Oh! Appreciate you, bro. I see people with the DJ hate his skill. Like any older player was going to drop in production. He's solid, and we have to pay him any. I mean, he's okay. He's just getting older, man. At the end of the day, he's just getting older. We got to realize he's not going to be hitting 320 for us anymore. And I just hope he has a decent year, like a 280. Give us that. Do you think Caleb Williams is worth trading up for, giving up the second pick and second round and a first? I wouldn't give up all that, bro. I would probably just go with Drake May. To go up one spot, you want to trade away. I wouldn't trade away a second rounder and a future first rounder to trade up one spot. Nah. I think Drake May is going to, I would just go that route. Ace doing it twice on one stream. Let's go. Ace is the GOAT, man. What's up, MLB channel? I don't see any quarterbacks really being any stars that are in the draft. I think they're going to have a lot of good quarterbacks in this draft, dude. Like Jaden Daniels could be really good. I'm iffy on Penix and Bo Nix though. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be stupid enough to do that, man. But Cliff Kingsbury signed with y'all for a reason. He really wants Caleb Williams. So let's see. But the Bears might not even pick Caleb Williams number 1 overall, bro. They might go with like Marvin Harrison. Trey Lance sucks. Damn, so this chat is like split right now on if they would trade Spencer Jones for I'm telling you, man, this kid better be good. I think, like I said, he has all the potential to be really good. But we'll find out soon because spring training is literally 2 weeks away now. Soto, Dominguez, and Judge are taking Yamamoto deep when the Dodgers come to the Bronx. Let's go. Yes, we are. Oh, they're going down, man. We're gonna make Yamamoto really regret going to LA. He's gonna look at this team like, damn, what was I thinking, man? I could have stayed. I could have been with this squad. That's what we gonna do. Max, your predictions on who's going to be the Falcons quarterback next year. I want to say Jaden Daniels. I think Jaden Daniels is going to be the Falcons quarterback. I don't think they're going to trade Fields. I'm going out on a limb and say Bears keep Fields. I can't believe it. Cody Bellinger or Blake Snell haven't gone anywhere, and it's 2 weeks before baseball starts. That is good old Scott Boras for you, Andrew. Literally, they're being very patient, and there's reports saying that it could be a long time. Not a long time, but like it might push the start of the season, the regular season. At this point, I just feel like they're like banking on somebody getting hurt in spring training. I'm not watching a political Super Bowl this year, aka Taylor Swift, just to pull in votes. Jesus, I've heard that's definitely some rumors and some speculation, Angelo. I have heard that. Cody will go back to the Cubs and Snell will go to San Francisco. I think that could be in play. Well, I really do think Cody's going to go back to the Cubs, but I think the Angels, the Giants are probably in on Snell. But they did say like a couple of, what was it, like a month ago or so now, that a surprise team could sign Blake Snell. So we'll see. Please don't be Houston. That's all I got to say. Please don't be Houston. When Dominguez gets healthy, I think the lineup will be DJ, Soto, Judge, Dominguez, Verdugo, Rizzo, Stanton, Peraza, and Volpe. So DJ, Soto, DJ, Soto, Judge. I think you're spot on there. Dominguez, Verdugo. Where's Torres at? It's going to be hard for Snell because when going to a new team, you need to build a rapport with your catchers and teammates. That is true. Thank you, Baseball 06. Appreciate you. You are the man, Baseball. Super Miguel Plush, second channel. Thank you. Hola. Ace gave you a $2.
What? Thanks, Ace.
There it is.
Thanks. Did you do that?
Yes. You can go back and look. Torres grounded into too many double plays, so they bent. No, we gotta put Torres in there. You gotta have Torres in the lineup. Williams said, "Happy birthday, Sid."
Are you talking about me?
Yeah, I said, if Sydney pops in the chat, you gotta wish her a happy early birthday.
Oh, thank you, Stream. Thank you, William.
I think Torres gets traded before. I don't know. I think that he's too valuable to trade. going into this season, but it wouldn't shock me if they do trade Torres this year. I think it's gonna be sad when Torres does go because they're definitely not gonna re-sign him. I think Bellinger and Snell probably sign at the end of February. Glaber is going to have a breakout year. I think he is too, because his contract year, he's gonna be balling. He's gonna be balling. I'm with you though, Angelo, on Bellinger and Snell. Like Montgomery's just waiting on the Texas Rangers to sign a TV contract somewhere because they can use that money to sign him. Appreciate you, Andrew. Shout out to the 45. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new, hanging out for the first time. I guess just wanted to pop on here and talk some Spencer Jones with all you. Oh, there she is. Oh, yeah. Right. I think Torres, he is good, but he is oh yeah, you're definitely right. We have a lot of infield depth, and I mean the Yankees are looking at Tony Kemp for some reason, so that's more infield depth that they want. But Jorbit Vivas, of course, Oswaldo Cabrera, DJ can play second, Torres, Peraza. I mean, we have a lot of guys. But I think if we're going to sign Torres, I mean, if we're going to sign Juan Soto, there's no way they can sign Torres as well to a long-term contract. Torres is okay. He's overrated. Led the league in grounding into double plays. Did he? I mean, we were talking about Torres. I think he had like 15 errors last year on the field, which is pretty high. But yeah, I do remember him hitting into some double plays, but I didn't think he led the league. I can't wait to play the Yankees. You guys will eat your words. Oh, you're going down, Andrew. We only play you guys 3 days, so you're lucky. But you're going down in June. So let's see what the final vote is before I head out for the night. Appreciate you hanging out with me, by the way. I'll probably will be back tomorrow for a little bit, and then I'm taking the weekend off, and then we will be back either Monday or Tuesday. Final vote. It looks like it's almost split, 52 to 48. A lot of the fans love Spencer Jones. They really believe in him, and hopefully the Yankees made the right decision, of course, and they didn't panic. They stayed patient, and they believed in this guy. They really think he's the real deal, and they think he's next up. So seems like he's on the untouchable list now. But I'm about to head out of here, y'all. Appreciate y'all hanging out. If you're watching on the replay, you are the GOAT. But if you are watching with me live, you are the best in the world. So his love, peace, shit, and grease. See y'all later. See y'all tomorrow. If not, see y'all next week. And then we are, next week, guess what that is? Pitchers and catchers report, baby. Baseball season is almost here. Appreciate y'all. You have a good rest of your Thursday. Have fun. Be smart. And as always, go Yankees.